When I had a lot of time on my hands during quarantine, I decided to try and make pizza dough for the first time. And I have to say that making it at home makes everything taste so much better. And on top of all that, unlike other recipes that require all these weird ingredients, pizza dough only requires six, and you can go from pouring water into a bowl to having a delicious dinner in only 1 hour. So, for anyone looking for an easy recipe to follow, this speech will inform you on how to make an easy pizza dough from scratch. The ingredients and measurements I recommend in this video come from Phyllis's 2022 pizza crust recipe on allrecipes.com. And like I said, it's nothing crazy. All you will need is a packet of dry yeast, a cup of warm water, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 2 teaspoons of sugar. To start off, you're going to add 1 cup of water and your packet of dry yeast into a bowl and let this mixture sit for 5 minutes so that the yeast can activate. After that, you're going to add in your sugar, salt, and olive oil, and then begin incorporating your 2 cups of flour. You're going to want to make this mixture into a ball and then start the kneading process. Here, you're going to flour a surface along with your hands so the dough doesn't stick to anything, and begin kneading the dough for 5 minutes. After that, you're going to line the bowl with olive oil, put the ball of dough inside, cover it in plastic wrap, and let this sit for 30 minutes. And I know that 30 minutes sounds like a lot of time, but this step is crucial. Taylor Murray explains in a 2023 Tasting Table article that not letting your dough sit properly can result in it tearing when you try to flatten it out on a pan. So do not skip this step. Instead, let it sit the full 30 minutes. And in the meantime, you can start preheating your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Now that your dough has risen, you can begin assembling your pizza. Start by pressing your dough into a pan lined with tinfoil. You're going to make sure that it's spread even on the whole surface. When I started making pizza dough for the first time, I read in a 2018 recipe by Sam Merritt on her site Sugar Spun Run that poking holes in the dough can prevent any air bubbles from forming while you cook. So I like to use a fork and spread those evenly across the dough. Now that your dough is all set in the pan, you can start brushing on your sauce. And of course, you don't even have to have pizza sauce to make pizza. If you happen to have a jar of marinara lying around, that works perfectly fine. As Emily Hopkins explains in a 2023 Daily Meal article, marinara and pizza sauce are pretty much interchangeable if you happen to have either. Now that your sauce is on there, you can add your cheese and any other toppings you like, and you're going to cook this pizza for 15 minutes until the cheese is fully melted and the dough has begun to brown. And just like that, you have a ready-made pizza for slicing. As I said, this is a very simple recipe to follow, and you end up with a pizza that is to your liking without having to go out and buy it. So, now you know how to make the perfect pizza from scratch. I've been making pizza dough for 4 years now, and I cannot recommend it more. So, now that you see how easy it is, why not make some yourself?